Hello guys, welcome back to Tactical Trafford, and today we want to talk about the transfer situation of Manchester United because of course I think over the past 2 weeks there has been some calm concerning Manchester United transfer window. There has not been a lot of movement in the public, but today I want to sort of run through the whole Manchester United transfer window. We try to rub minds together, try to analyze what Manchester United is trying to achieve in the transfer window, because of course Manchester United has been able to get just one player over the window, and Manchester United still needs, for my personal opinion, we still need 6 more players, because I've always been an advocate for Manchester United to sign at least 7 players next season, because of course we have to be competing in all competitions. The Premier League fixtures for next season has just come out, and Manchester United has the first 5 easiest futures going into next season. So of course I think it's a good point for us to properly recruit ahead of the coming new season. So of course we already know that the priority for Manchester United when it comes to signing is the midfield position, and also there are also reports that Manchester United is prioritizing buying players in the left side of the pitch. So Manchester United is prioritizing buying either a left back or a left wing, because Manchester United already has Patrick Dogu that can also cover up in the left back and also in the left wing position. And also we also know that if Joshua Zexi leaves, we also need to bring in a striker, and also there's also a possibility that we bring in a central defender, because of course we have injury issues in the defense position. But before we get this video started, I want you guys to like, to share, to subscribe to Tactical Trafford, as you are trying to achieve 4,000 watch hours in the next 90 days. So I want you guys to please help me to subscribe, watch this video to the end. Let's get this party started. So of course in the Matheus Fernandes situation, you could see that it is now a 3-horse race, because of course Tottenham Hotspur called for Matheus Fernandes, called for his agent, they spoke with Matheus Fernandes, they registered their interest, but we don't know if they are going to follow it up with a bid, because of course if they follow up the Matheus Fernandes situation with a bid, that Manchester United has to pay what they didn't plan to pay in the first place. Because I know it happened with Brian Mbeumo. Tottenham and Chelsea came into the race, there was a bid, and you could see that it was hard for Manchester United to buy Brian Mbeumo for the required price, or for the desired price that Manchester United would have loved to sign him. And I feel that in the case of Matheus Fernandes, I don't think the price is going to go down significantly down. I've said on Tactical Trafford that for Manchester United to get Matheus Fernandes, I definitely feel that we are going to get him around 70 million pounds in total package. I don't think Manchester United is going to get Matheus Fernandes less than 70 million pounds in total package. And so for us to avoid any form of embarrassment, for us to avoid any form of dragging, for us to avoid any form of delay and regrets, I feel that we should just make a bid for Matheus Fernandes and try to wrap up the deal, because I know that Manchester United don't want to continue going into bidding war, making numerous bid, and then it's very easy for opposition clubs to hijack the deal. I know that Manchester United wants to just discuss and get to a fixed price, and then they can pay. But for me, I feel that there are certain players in the transfer window that you don't necessarily need to wait for a very long time before you make the bid for them. I feel that in the transfer window, there are players that you don't need to waste time during negotiation with their team. You just need to pay that money and move on. And I feel for Matheus Fernandes, that is the situation. And also, is Manchester United going to sign another midfielder after Matheus Fernandes? Because of course that has been the issue for Manchester United over the past few weeks. That has been a sort of kind of discussion, but I'm here to tell you that Manchester United needs another midfielder after Matheus Fernandes, because Edison and Matheus Fernandes, as far as I'm concerned, their best position is in the number 8 position. They are not the Manicure signing that we need. We have not replaced Casemiro, and there are also being reports that Enzo Fernandez is one of the midfielders that Real Madrid is considering. Real Madrid wants to get a midfielder. Of course, you know that they're interested in Matheus Fernandes. Mourinho mentioned him in Real Madrid's meeting 10 days ago. But I actually feel that Manchester United is going to get Matheus Fernandes. Real Madrid is not going to get Matheus Fernandes. But if Real Madrid gets Enzo Fernandez, what does that mean for Aurélien Tchouaméni? Because I know that if Real Madrid signs Enzo Fernandez, that means one midfielder in Real Madrid has to leave. And because of the issue with Aurélien Tchouaméni and Valverde just 2 months ago, I feel that Tchouaméni might be the sacrificial lamb, and it might be the player to be sold. And if Tchouaméni is being sold, I definitely feel that Manchester United is going to jump into that deal. And I feel that personally for me, if we can be able to get Tchouaméni as a mannequin signing, I'm going to like it, because of course he's a real number 6. And of course, if you have not watched our video on Tchouaméni, I want you guys to go back and watch that video, because of course we have made a video on Tchouaméni. I made a video of Matheus Fernandes and Edison on basically almost all the targets that Manchester United have actually been interested in this summer. And also I think the surprise transfer interest that has come out over the few weeks is Summerville, because of course Crysencio Summerville is a 25-year-old winger for West Ham. He's had one of his best seasons in West Ham last season, and Manchester United has considered him as one of the wingers that is up their leagues. But for me, I definitely feel that Summerville, of course, is going to be the player that is going to really shock a lot of Manchester United fans, because I feel personally for me he's going to do well. And of course, if you want me to make a video on Summerville, I want you guys to also give me your thoughts on the comment section about if you want a video for Summerville, for us to, you know, sit down to analyze how he's going to practically fit into the plan of Manchester United. So of course for me, I feel Crysencio Summerville is going to be a good option for us down the left hand side. And also for the left back position, personally for me, there is nothing like buying either a left winger or a left back. Manchester United needs both a left back and a left winger, and for me, I feel we need to get the two. Of course, we have analyzed Lewis Hall here on the channel. Lewis Hall is our premium target, so there's no need going into more detail about Lewis Hall. If you want to watch the video on how Lewis Hall is going to fit into Manchester United, once again, I want you guys to go back and watch that video, because of course, Lewis Hall is going to be the premium target for us in the left back position, and Summerville, of course, is going to be the premium target for us in the left wing. Probably he might not be the most flashy target, he might not be the most exciting target, but I personally feel that it is going to add a lot of dynamism to our team. So I want you guys to give me your thoughts on the comment section about all that has been going on concerning Manchester United, Summerville, Matheus Fernandes, Lewis Hall, and a lot more. I want you guys to give me your thoughts on the comment section. I want you guys to give me an ideal signing that you feel Manchester United should be able to get this window. Also talking about Tchouaméni, I want you guys to like, to share, to subscribe to this channel. See you guys in my next video.